Hello everybody and welcome back to another episode of Cooking with Dougie. Today we're going south of the border and we're going to do some Chile Verde. It's pork Chile Verde and it's a great dish. All types of people love it. Hispanic people, gringos, we all love it. We're going to get going on the sauce today, but I want to show you how we're going to put the sauce together. First thing we're going to do, I have 3 pounds of tomatillos. These are the Mexican little green tomatoes, and they come with a husk on them like this. I'm sure you probably have seen them in the market if you've never played with them. But it's very simple. All this husk just peels away from it. You throw this away, you wash this. So I have 2 of these just to show you how to do it. And then you rinse them off, and those are ready to go. So 3 pounds of tomatillos. I've got about 4 serrano chilies that I've done the liberties of taking the seeds out and the ribs from inside because these are hot. I grow these, they're hot, but I like the flavor. So we're gonna throw these on the grill to get that flavor. These are Anaheim chilies. They're not too hot. The recipe says you can either use the Anaheim chilies or poblanos. My store had the Anaheims. So these items will be roasted. We will add them at the end with 2 brown onions, 10 cloves of garlic, 1 tablespoon of oregano, and salt and pepper to taste. But I'm gonna grill all these first, and then we'll bring it back and continue on our sauce. Okay, so we're just putting these down on the grill, get some marking, some roastiness going. It's not tough work, nobody's judging it. It's just rough and dirty grilling. I got it on medium high. Let me close this up, get some heat working. Okay, we're ready. The serranos are already in here. Take a look at these. We just got a little color on them, roasted, on both the chilies and the tomatillos. So I'm gonna throw the tomatillos in here, and with them being all together like this, they're gonna continue to cook because they're hot. Check this out. Look how the skin just pulling away from that chili. Doesn't get much easier than that. I'm gonna take the skins off of these chilies when they come out, but they're steaming through. It's beautiful. Okay, just taking the skin off of this. A real easy way to do this is just to cover the top of this with cellophane and it steams them. That's how you do bell peppers, any kind of chili, but these things are making it pretty darn easy. Okay, I have everything roasted. The stems and skins were removed from the chilies. You don't remove the skins from the tomatillos. They're gonna take care of themselves in the processor. I'm gonna set this aside and I'm gonna get 6 pounds of boneless pork shoulder and cube it up so that I'm prepared, and then we'll put everything together. Okay, this is our pork butt. It's a shoulder piece, about 6 pounds of boneless pork. So we're going to cut it in some pieces, small chunks for our meal, and trim off some of the fat. A little fat's okay, a lot of fat's not so okay. The meat is cut and prepped. We're gonna set this aside and continue on the sauce. Okay, before I process the tomatillos and the chilies, I'm gonna do the onions real quick because I'm gonna need those when I start browning the meat in the Instapot. We're gonna do this all in the Instapot. So we're gonna cut these up just a little to help it along the way. See all the liquid that's in here? That's all coming off of the tomatillos and the chilies. It's all flavor and it's all gonna be used. Let's start working these. Looks like a full load. One bunch of clean cilantro. The smell factor is coming into play now. This is awesome. Okay, the green sauce is complete here. I have not added salt and pepper yet, but we'll do that as we go along. Let's see what this flavor profile's starting to show. Not spicy, but good flavor. And oh, cool. All right, we're gonna continue. Let me get the Instapot and we'll start browning the meat.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay, we're gonna start assembling this. We have the meat, which we're gonna brown first. So I've already cut that and trimmed a lot of the fat off. There's still a little bit more. I put about 2 tablespoons of olive oil in here, and I push the saute button. This thing gets real hot. It'll saute for like 20 minutes, but I'll get the color on the meat that we're looking for. Pull the meat out, then we're gonna saute the onions and the garlic and the oregano and add some more spices, salt and pepper, and then we'll add the tomatillo sauce, close it up for 45 minutes. But first we're gonna brown with some salt and pepper. Okay, we have browned the meat. I'm gonna pull this out and drain the fat. Okay, the meat has been drained of the fat. I'm gonna hit saute one more time, and we're gonna add these ingredients. I've got the onions, the 2 onions, 10 cloves of garlic, and 1 tablespoon of dry oregano. So let's throw some oregano on our garlic. And our onion. We will probably go 5 minutes with this. Just give it a nice toss until the onions just start to turn translucent. And then I'm gonna add our tomatillo and chili mix and 5 cups of chicken stock. And we're gonna close it up and set this thing for 45 minutes. Okay, our vessel is closed up. I've got 45 minutes on it, so now it's gonna build up pressure, and the 45 minutes doesn't begin until we are pressurized. So it takes about 15 minutes for this thing to really come up to pressure, and then it does its own thing. Everything's all set. Now we just go do something else, like mow the lawn.
Okay.
Okay, the 45 minutes has come. I let it decompress on its own, because I wasn't in a hurry. We're going to serve it till dinner. So I'm able to take the lid off right now and check it out. So let's see what we have. I'm sure I'll be able to pull some oil off the top of this. I'll let it sit, and then I'm going to reduce the liquid down. But I want to get a taste and see where we're at, if we need salt and pepper or any other spice. I don't think so, but I'm going to skim the fat off the top, and then I'm going to hit the saute and let it reduce and stir it occasionally. Okay, the 45 minutes was complete. We came up to it and I could see the oil on the top, so everything's off. I just skimmed off the oil from the top, and then I pulled out all the meat and set it aside because it was cooked enough. I didn't need to destroy it. But I wanted to reduce the liquid down a little bit because it had been under pressure, the whole time, so it needed to reduce a bit. So the beautiful thing about those pressure cookers are they have that saute mode. Push that saute mode for 20 minutes and it reduced it by almost 50%, just a rich broth. I adjusted it with salt and pepper, and then come and take a look at what we have. Then I poured the sauce on top of the meat, and I have it in here where I can warm it up easily to serve. But see how rich and thick this is? And the meat, let me show you. It's fall apart tender. So to accompany this, I've got a little Spanish rice working. I've got some Peruvian beans here that I put a little bit of farmer's market yellow squash in it. Just the flavors work. It is awesome. And we'll be serving here shortly.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay, it's time to plate up on this Chile Verde. I get a little rice on the bottom. Let's take a look at this Chile Verde. Come on in here. Nice green pork stew. Okay, here's the taste test. The Chile Verde. It's fork tender. I'd like to have another bite, but I gotta sign you guys off. The beans. Perfect, you're gonna love this one. Peace out.